I've always been a completionist in life, and especially in gaming. From my first MMO in Terra, to my many 100% speedruns, and into Final Fantasy XIV, my goal has always been to complete everything available to me. In many cases, this becomes a list of goals, either player-defined, or pre-made by the developers in the form of achievements. In the last couple years that I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV, I've worked hard to achieve my own personally set goals. Clearing my first dungeon without the help of friends, to clearing my first extreme trial on content, to completing the first Arcadian Savage tier in a fresh blind static in a month. DPSLB, anybody. It doesn't matter, she's dead! She's dead, let's go! Let's go! What is an MMO besides a conduit for players to set their own goals and achieve them in their own ways? Inspired by series like Buy Release for RuneScape and solo only for Final Fantasy XIV, I want to carve my own path that others have not traveled and go a step further than other players would. And I hope you join me as I write this story. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Patchlock. This journey begins, like all others, at the character creation menu. I created a clone of myself, picked Conjurer because I can't trust other healers with my life, and also Gridania I consider a second home. Additionally, I began on a preferred world for the double experience bonus, and watched the opening cutscene. Yeah, it's a jolly weapon versus a guy with a mask who tries to give me a punch to the face, so I cut him down with a staff. Because that makes sense. With that, I begin this journey in... I'm pretty sure this is on the eastern part of the Central Shroud, isn't it? This looks like the same spot as where we do the Raptors for, like, the Archer quest. In fact, look, there you can see it. It's the slope in the background. That is hilarious. Did we just fly over a rock? We totally just flew over a rock. Okay, Square. Is there a reason you had us fly over a rock? I don't understand it. We need to let this arc all the way around just to make sure that this is all in the same area, because I wonder if this will actually go to the city. Because there's the Ixals that happen here, but I don't know if it's going to go all the way around in a circle. That's the path to the East Shroud, I think. Yeah, in the pursuit of this endeavor, the Moogle just continues to stare into our soul because we're not letting the scene proceed. Yeah, okay, this is a full circle back to the hill. Putting that behind me, I follow Mother's instructions, attuning to the main Aetheryte, as well as completing Gridania's Ethernet network, and become a proper Conjurer by registering with the Guild. I leave the city to complete the first Conjurer class quest when... And we get our first achievement! We're on the map! Right, I should properly explain how this challenge works. I am expansion locked, meaning that I cannot progress to achievements released in Heavensward or beyond until I complete everyone released in A Realm Reborn, and have to complete Heavensward before moving on to Stormblood. This means that content released in later expansions is not accessible to me until I complete all the previous achievements. Not only that, but I have to complete the achievements in release order by patch, starting from patch 2.0. For this information, I am following the release dates listed in the FFXIV Collect website, which tracks which achievements were released with which patch. Additional research is also being conducted to confirm that these are as accurate as possible. For example, one extreme detail that was being checked during the research process was whether or not the contents of bronze trimmed sacks from Palace of the Dead have changed since their release in 3.35, which, it turns out, they have not noticeably changed. Thank you, under capital G, from 2016. For patch 2.0, the main goals are: get all 2.0 available jobs to at least level 50, complete all job quests, all hunting logs, all crafting logs up to level 50, and more. This challenge is also an Iron Man, meaning that the market board and player trading are banned, but retainer use is not, because there are achievements left behind them, and I will use them both for ventures and inventory. This is the general rule set that I plan to abide by for the entirety of this challenge. I'll also hint that I have special restrictions for rating, but those will be presented once we reach the first one during 2.0. Now that I'm done with my first Conjurer hunt in the background, let's return to character progression, shall we? I return to deliver the first class quest, and for completing it, receive access to the hunting log, which requires each class to slay specific creatures for additional experience, and has several achievements locked behind it. We get our second achievement! This is gonna be so easy, we already have 20 points. This is gonna be so simple. Unfortunately, this challenge will not be so easy past me. There are some more things we need to discuss, including some of the glaring exceptions that need to be made in order for this to remain an exciting endeavor. Due to old achievement design, where the devs expected players to complete them for over a lifetime of play, they are going to be accepted from the list of required achievements. Some examples of these, which will still be worked towards but are not required to move between patches, are Destiny's Child for killing the Golden Fates and Dungeon Master for killing 1,000 dungeons, both due to the exhausting nature which provides little interesting content. Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire for receiving 10 million gil from Leaf quests, which is extremely time-consuming even with every single expansion available. An Eye for Detail 3, which requires getting 3,000 high-quality crafts for every crafter. An Eye for Quantity 3, identical to the previous but for gatherers. Field of Dreams and similar for doing 1,000 Leaf quests using time-gated resources. The Grand Company Turn-In and Leave achievements, each requiring 6 months of work minimum, and more. There's another kind of exception to talk about for the moment, which involves the Allied Society quests, starting with the Sylph, released in patch 2.1. Allied Society turn-ins are a time-gated resource, being given only 12 per day, and able to use about 3 to 9 depending on the tribe. Losing access to these early on, and being stuck with them later to restrict progress, means that the challenge becomes more time-consuming without becoming more interesting. These will be completed whenever available, in the order the tribes are released, starting with the Sylph and the Amalja. One thing I will receive is 1 million gil for reaching level 30 on a preferred world. This money will be saved exclusively for housing, and will not be available for any other uses, like NPC shops. There will be more exceptions during A Realm Reborn and Heavensward, but those are not yet available, so they will be addressed at a later time. I may, in time, step back on some of these exceptions and return them to the required list, but this is a preliminary restriction based on vibes and how entertaining the content created from it can be. With that long list out of the way though, let's get back to what Kitt of the Past was doing on her contra request. The Earth is mad at me is what I'm reading from this. Make the Earth angry and then attack it. So, I made the Earth angry and attacked it. And now we do Picto gameplay at press 1 for it. Oh my god, I got crit. I'm gonna die. There we go, we're safe. Has it shaken me to my core? I don't know. That was a very scary sprite. I almost died. Had to heal myself to live. If only I had a healer there to save me. Now I have a real heal bot. Alright, let us go back to the city. I would teleport, but I'm poor, so I'm gonna walk instead. I do not want to join a free company. I turn in the class quest and receive a wand and a shield. Alright, Boja Bis for when I get there. Got it already saved. Gonna hold on to these items forever so that I can use them when I get to Boja. Then I continue the main story. My equipment is definitely good to go. I have proper gear. I have a hat. Look at my hat. Exactly. I passed muster. It's so easy. Look at my hat. I have a hat. By my tireless efforts, I accessed the Aetheryte, I talked to a random person, I talked to Mother Miyun, I came here, I put on a hat, and those are tireless efforts. I am now the bestest friend of Gridania ever. I can now be trusted with sensitive intelligence. I decide to complete more of the hunting log while heading towards the next main objective. Okay. Yo, level 10! I got the magic stick, we got another achievement! Where is it? There it is. And the message saying that I was able to access the next role quest took priority over me hitting level 10. Then I meet two of the most useless characters in the game. Hopalimo! I can heal myself, I'm a conjurer! I was gonna kill them off, I wasn't gonna die! After that encounter, I attempt a death-defying stunt. What the heck? Is that a ground squirrel? There's no way. What is that? Oh, that's the B rank! Oh my god, we got an achievement. Let's go. Progress. He said the West Shroud. There isn't a West Shroud map. North, South, Central, East. That's it. Upon completing this quest, guild leaves are unlocked, but these will be started later. That level up was extremely unsettling. Anyway, I had to collect my mail for a mount I purchased previously, and mistakenly collect the Azema earrings, which give increased experience to classes under 90. I will not be using them during this challenge, since they add a pay-to-win aspect that I'm not fond of. I attuned to the Bent Branch Aetheryte. I have to do it. I might as well. Their bonk is like 25 or 30 damage. Yo, Fate 1 completed! I complete a second Fate, which comes and goes very quickly. Then I unlock Hunting Log Tier 2. Oh, another achievement! Let's go! Oh, another Fate? Oh, it's Northern Vultures! It's perfect! Yes, but I'm not going to finish the Fate. I can't finish the Fate. I start my third Fate, but will not specifically mention this each time. I love that the honeybees come to attack, so it's probably worth letting them hit the honeybees once. So just summon them to fight. Now I see B. Now I see bees, I won. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh! Now I see... And then bees I won is like the opposite. It's an anagram. Now I see, and then the letter B becomes C backwards in EES, and then I, and then 1. It's literally just an anagram, or not an anagram. It's just reverse. That's so stupid. With that head spinner out of the way, I attune to the Hawthorn Hut Aetheryte. Level 20? I haven't even turned in the level 10 quest yet. Oh my god, there's another one. Yo! Achievement, level 20! Along the way, I discover something more sinister and shaded slightly azure.
Okay, click on that person. I want to see what model they are.
I'm not gonna die, this is fine.
It's a Lalafell! Oh my fucking god. Of course it's the Lalafell.
How did they get down there?
Hacks. Probably hacks. Honestly, there's too much botting. This is what they do. They go under the ground and they hide.
But it's so obvious that they're out of the map.
Yeah, it's true. It's always that Lala model too, by the way. It's always that one. I don't know why it's always that one, but it is.
That is hilarious.
Wait, there's a blue mage. I didn't even notice.
Yes, they're using water cannon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, they're casting water cannon.
There's no...
To crush your enemies 1, let's go, another achievement. But early on, they don't do that. They only do it when you get to a higher level. Oh my god, is there another one? Wait, is it the same one? It is! Is he gonna die? Kill him, please! Please! Can I heal the boar? No, wait, he dodged it? How did he dodge it? I'm so confused. Despite an unsavory taste in my mouth afterwards, I turn in the level 20 Conjurer class quest, do a little more story progression, and take out an emo boy at the base of a holy tree that kinda just exists. I return to the city, collect a mask from a sharp carpenter, appear as an insane person, and then promptly collapse on the stage. I awake at the inn room, go apologize to the leader, and she tells me to go bug someone else instead. So I board an airship, travel across part of the ocean, and arrive in Limsa Liminsa, the second major city. I then go to bug their leader.
I am Melvin Bluefisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa.
I complete the Limsa Ethernet, granting easy access to the other nearby regions of Lenosha, though none will be accessed for now, as I have a third person to go annoy. I travel to Udla, the Jewel of the Desert, to deliver a jab from Merle via personal request.
I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames.
Upon completing this quest, airships are permanently unlocked, granting free travel to each of the main cities, expanding the accessible world and additional opportunities for achievement, including one for this story progression. Oh, we get another achievement! Let's go! I forgot there was an achievement for this! After claiming Ul'dah's Ethernet network as my own, as most cats do, I return to Limsa and instead of doing MSQ, get sidetracked for a whole other achievement. Another achievement! 10 points! Put it on the scoreboard! And I leveled up to 26. That's hilarious. I then walk for almost 5 minutes for an Aetheryte, and then promptly return to the city to progress the story to Aleport for another achievement and another Aetheryte. One of my most used Aetherytes in the entire game. Hello, Aleport. Talking to a couple more people unlocks the first dungeon, Sestasha, which will later become the bane of my existence for my own stupidity and almost nothing else. Oh my gosh! Wait, they're here? Hold on. Well, I need to make a call.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, you're in bed. Okay, look who I found outside Sestasha.
Yeah, I know Adam's there.
I didn't know that they were here. I didn't know they were outside of these dungeons.
Yeah.
We actually get to see a bear. We get to see him. Look at him.
Yeah. You see the whole party here. This is Ada's first time.
I literally didn't know these people were here. Finally, I focus enough to queue for the first dungeon, instantly pop, and head inside. Here you go. Oh my god, my health bar. Holy crap. Easy. Yay, level up. Completing the dungeon is not enough to receive the achievement for mapping, though, as there are other rooms that need to still be explored. Poking your head in to reveal them on the map is enough to reveal this more difficult than it should be achievement. Yeah, my star that I'm reaching for is like really high. And honestly I'm a little scared for this whole series. But thank you for your vote of confidence, my good NPC. I appreciate you. I return to Gridania, walk through Central Shroud, unlock my next dungeon, and then promptly get sidetracked again. There's another achievement. We mapped the realm. I complete the second tier of the hunting log, unlocking the third tier of 5. Progress the Conjurer class quest that has been sitting here for a while, and thankfully they didn't die in my absence. I complete the solo duty, attune to the Quarry Mill Aetheryte, and enter the second dungeon where nothing interesting happens again. Yeah, so Galvanthan's in here, as he pops out of the orb. So that was a void gate. Is what it was, it turns out. The priests of Dalamud were summoning it. I can equip that. Let's bleed into this. Oh! Level 30! Let's go! Easy! But I do technically need to map it, because I won't have to go to the main story. Hey look, another achievement! Wow! How about Hell's?
Okay. Yo? Another 10 points.
They just accept it. Oh, hey look, another Conjurer. Who healed themselves.
I'm proud of the Conjurer. Wait, that's an actual player?
Yeah, that's a player.
They don't know. They're a baby.
Did another heal. He gave me animal skins. I only got 2 for that giant toad.
Your character is really bad at skinning animals, it seems.
I move on to attune to the Horizon Aetheryte and unlock the third starter dungeon. Easy. Here, I need to run off this way until it gets mapped.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. There we go. There it is, yeah. Everyone's in danger. I got a slap in during that animation, by the way. And a slap at the end.
Level up! I think what's more interesting, you can see the outside in this instance. More than you can in the actual game.
After reuniting with the useless characters, we meet their friend.
Hello, Tataru!
I meet the leader Minfilia and immediately head off to the central brush station Aetheryte, then head east.
Was that a player or an NPC?
I was there. Yo! Another achievement!
I attune to the camp Drybone Aetheryte, collect some corpses that are just laying around, and take them over for burial.
Leave the body there and then just bury it. It just gets replaced by a pair of rocks. Yo, let's kill these slugs.
Why is it a dry slug? You're in water, you shouldn't be dry!
Oh, the slugs are trying to wet themselves. Despite the fact that, you know, they're casting all of these spells when they're trying to liquid associated with them.
So they can literally just make themselves wet on command and they don't? That's so sad. I think would eat me.
34!
Yo, let's go!
Nice lanolin.
Ooh.
There it is! That's 10 fates!
In awkward date with Thancred later, Minfilia bids us meet Mutamix and learn all about materia.
Alright kids, by release, throw that ring array right. Throw it away, throw it away.
Oh, because it gets destroyed in the extraction process. You're right.
Alright, throw those rings away, get them out.
Oh, ew! Piety.
Oh, piety.
What time is it?
Pray return to the waking sands.
Correct.
At first, when you see what time it is, I was like, what time is it? It's 11:05.
Another short trip to Minfilia later.
Minfilia, we're home!
Enter a solo duty.
Yeah, so all the NPCs can cast it.
Which you're telling me when I was doing this, I could have ignored them and not healed them?
Yeah. See, I'm not doing it.
No, I spent so much time healing these guys on my own.
I get put to sleep, then transported and locked up in a cell about to be offered to...
Can I leave?
I think you can legitimately teleport out.
What a great prison. Just leaves.
How do you get out if you leave?
With that, Bowl of Embers is unlocked, and it is time to confront Ifrit, the first real boss with some unseen setbacks.
Oh my god, every single person. What is... I'm sorry, what on earth is going on? I am so afraid. Honestly, I'm so scared. I should get away.
Surviving the Hellfire cast, Ifrit succumbs to this party of chickens. With that, the beginning of the prologue comes to an end. 165 achievement points, and 20 achievements completed, the beginning is going smooth. Once the prologue comes to an end though, more difficulties will arise, though one in particular comes due to my own negligence. Besides that, more story progression, class levels, and achievements lie in store, and I hope you all look forward to that in the next episode.